Williams with iShine. I got Chris Hall on the line with new image detailing. Pretty much, it's a funny story how you and I met, Chris, and I just wanted the world to know because I think about it all the time, man. Because you was actually what got me started in detailing. It's funny because I was just thinking the other day how, I reached out to you from Groupon.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some of your prices. I was like, man, I make this much money detailing cars. At that time, Groupon was very good for a lot of businesses. And you was one of the ones I reached out to. And I mean, I think I copied everything that you was doing. And I started flying to my own little business before I even got started. And I was like, man, how much you charge? And a couple months, I think a couple weeks later, a week later, you call me back like, man, I got a customer out there by you. I think this was even before I even bought my van. So just tell the people where you from and what you're doing and name your company and how long you've been detailing, man. Because a lot of people want to know how long you've been really actually detailing.
Well, I'm in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Kind of by the front area. I actually got started detailing. I've been doing it ever since I was younger. Probably when I was able to drive, probably like 14, 15. And I was just doing everybody's cars that I went to school with and everything. I always did it on the weekends and, just did it for fun. Try to keep my cars clean, all the cars I had.
Right.
And then it was probably about 5 years ago. Yeah, about 5 years ago in July, I had lost my job. I worked. Worked at Budweiser for 13 years, and I lost that job. And I put in all that time and everything into the business of that company, and then just one day, they decided to let me go. And I always sat and thought, I was that type of person that wanted to get out and do my own business because I always felt like I shouldn't be working with somebody else.
Right.
Ever since I was younger, I always felt like that's not for me. I'll get up and go to work and be like, I hate this junk.
Right.
So once I got that opportunity, I was like, look, it's my chance. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So I took my little bit of 401k money I had saved up and bought my equipment on the DC, bought my trailer, and I think that month, I spent like $3,200 on my trailer. It came with everything.
Oh, wow.
And when I say everything, it came with everything.
Wow.
I went up there, hooked it up to my Tahoe, came back down to Virginia Beach, and I think that week later or 2 weeks, I made all my money back. And I was like, shoot,
wow,
this is it right here.
Yeah, because my startup cost a little lower than yours. I had bought a 2001 Dodge Caravan for $1,500, actually $1,200. Then I put another $250 just to get it, in operational condition.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things that I did to start up, and I bought. Soon after that, I bought what I bought. I bought a water tank. I found from a guy that was living on a boat, and then I went to BJ's and got a generator for like $3.99, and pressure washer came after that, and I just kind of piecemealed it over the next few weeks because my daughter was about to be born.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I had a 4-wheeler that a Honda 400EX that I sold right before, like a month before I made the final decision. And man, I wish I had the 4-wheeler sometime just to unwind a little bit, but now I'm happy, and I started out in the Suffolk area, and now I moved to Williamsburg and I have a shop. So people always say I'm the best kept secret. I look at you as the best kept secret because, man, you've been killing it. I mean, week after week, and some things that you do. I know you and I talk a lot on the phone, but for a lot of stuff that you do, man, people don't know. Like, you are around, and they might be like, man, well, why am I getting no customers? Or I'm like, shoot, Chris might have took them.
Man, I be grinding.
Yeah, because you do a lot of good stuff, man, and like I said, you kind of introduced me into the coding game. When I first did that, I did a Ford Mustang with 22 PLE. Believe it or not, that coding is still holding up to this day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Man, and I did that thing probably about two 2 years ago, 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first coatings I did when I first got to Williamsburg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, the guy, he's a painter and he's a car guy, and he said, man, it's still holding up. And I think I talked to him earlier this year. He said he only washed it like twice, 2-3 times.
Since he had it.
Huh?
Since he had it.
Since he had the coating on it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he does drive it sometimes, but he takes it to shows. Don't quote me wrong, but he has one of the fastest Mustangs in his class. I gotta look it up again. He got some fast times for a car. So,
oh wow,
but I just gotta look at it again. But so man, yeah, tell me how lucrative was Groupon for you? Because I know when I reached out to you, man, Groupon, you was killing it. You told me you was booked out for a while.
Yeah. So the way Groupon worked, and when you first get on Groupon, it's kind of like a trial and error type thing.
Right.
So you get on there and they tell you to put on Groupon. They want you to put like your best, let's say, service out there, which is wrong. That's not what you want to do, because you don't want to be out there doing no full detail for 4 or 5 hours and only make like $25. That's the way Groupon takes that percentage.
Right. So
that's my son coming down here.
Okay.
Can you get out of here? I'm doing a video. So when I had first got on Groupon, I think I had put maybe like I think I did like a winter protection package, something like that. I think it was a winter protection package, and it started out at maybe like I think it was like $95 or something. And the way Groupon worked back then, whatever you sold, you was able to cash that out within like 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. If nobody was to redeem their Groupon, then you would be able to get all that money without them even, redeeming their Groupon.
Right.
So I launched mine, I think it was like in October. It was right before Christmas. So I had a bunch of people. I think I had over maybe like 200 or 300 people that bought my Groupon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, between like in like December, because it was that winter protection package. Right. Everybody wanted to do it, but nobody did it. Everybody would buy it, but they never called and scheduled no appointment. So that's how Groupon kind of helped me out a little bit.
Right. So you was able to cash out then.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Yeah. See, I know the Groupon rules have changed now. They want the person has to redeem the Groupon before you can get paid for them, and they kind of got like a first and a 15th payout date or something like that.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it hard now, especially for small business, man. That's kind of tough to, do all this work and then get paid after the first and the 15th. So
yeah, and then the way Groupon also works now is, so if they say they get like $10 off, if they're offering a $10 off coupon, that comes out of your money.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I found a customer that actually had a like I said, a coupon off of basically I had like I still got a running headlight restoration on Groupon, and I'm kind of doing also SEO stuff, and I want to talk about that here in a second. That's something that you've been doing on the SEO side, but I kind of just got a Groupon just running because kind of help boost my SEO a little bit, because where I am, a guy that had my shop, he had a Groupon running forever, and he still got like a strong SEO. I'm like, he's not even here anymore.
Yeah, so, that's on there forever.
Yeah, I'm like, man, he still got businesses, people calling for him, and he's not even here. So I just thought it was weird that that's what made me to just keep up some small on Groupon, and that's why I had like restoration up there. Yeah, to kind of boost that that SEO.
Yeah, but like my customers that I still have right now, a lot of them are Groupon customers.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of them. At least maybe about 30%, 30-40%.
Oh, 30-40% of your customers still today is off Groupon. Wow. Yep. So that's a good. ROI for you. Return ROI for you. Wow. See, and people don't realize Groupon was a good start, especially for new guys that's coming into detailing. But some guys use it well, some guys try to abuse it. But Groupon made it hard now that you can't abuse the situation at all.
Yeah, they try to abuse you. They wear you out.
Yeah, most definitely. So what do you say you which has been some of your biggest challenges in in the detail industry?
The biggest challenges,
Yeah.
The weather.
Yeah, that's for everybody. Yeah, but yeah, I say that too. But I think, man, since I moved locations, I think once I started getting traction in the area that I was in, I ended up moving, and it kind of been tough because I'm still, I still have loyal customers on the south side. It's kind of I'm still finding myself at least once a month, still trying to get over there. Even find myself still trying to turn down work, but they've been so loyal. I'm like, man, I don't want to really give them up. So
yeah,
I still travel. So cool, man. Well, what's something that you working on today that somebody that don't know you, what that you can offer to customers or to somebody that's new in the detail industry? What is something that you can offer?
What I like to do, actually, I had a customer that I just did a full ceramic coating on it, inside and outside his vehicle. And what I like to do, I know some people don't like to tell, like the way they do things. But if I have a customer and he's interested and he has a vehicle and he wants to keep good care of it, I'll tell him, exactly what to do. If he texts me, I had this guy texting me at like 1 o'clock in the morning about his car.
Wow.
Yeah. And he just has so many questions, just like teaching. I like to teach my customers. So like if they're doing something and I come back to do to do the vehicle, they didn't jack it up. I'm not just teaching them just to be, taking myself out of the job. I'm teaching them for the next time I come do their car, it's still gonna be up to par. Makes it easier on me. So, that's what I like to do. Just teach my customers and advising them, what products to use and steering them the right way.
Right. So what do you think about sharing knowledge with other detailers? I know that's kind of like some people may take it as if, man, you can take my process, you can take my customers. I mean,
man, shoot, I had at least 5 guys stop me while I was out there detailing. Come ask me questions. They kind of, some people don't, they're kind of afraid to approach you. They ask a lot of questions, and I'll tell them, this is where I got my stuff. This is what I started doing. Because they're just like I was when I first started. You didn't know what's going on. You're not out there working with a bunch of people. It's not like you had a class. Well, some people do take classes, but if you just go out there on your own, you don't have nobody out there to tell you anything or help you. So
that's true.
I try to tell everybody, if they run into me or if they got any questions, like, if you want, you can come run with me one day, and then I'll show you the ropes, show you, what to do, what not to do. And it's up to them if they want to do it or not.
Man, but there's so many egos, man. I've never seen so many egos in detailing, man. It's insane. Just detailing cars, man. It seemed like I've created more. I wouldn't say enemies, but it's kind of like I don't know if it's hate or jealousy or what, man. But I just been, staying in my lane, doing, just detailing cars.
That's because you're doing things that nobody else wanted to do. And you moving a lot faster than a lot of people, have made it or are trying to do. Because you're on TV and you doing like the cars and coffee and you got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Man, it's all because I'm in a new territory and I'm trying to get my name out there, not just for the sake of just making money, but just to get the community. Because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts here lately, and I've been listening to a guy by his name Mark Green called Cars Yeah. And I listened to it today, and he was saying how I'm kind of a spiritual person, and I like to be sometimes, but it's just meeting through people just to find out what people's pain points are, and a lot of it could be tied up into a car. Yeah, that's kind of how I kind of operate. Like every day is kind of like a Saturday. I'm just out here cleaning cars. You know what I mean? So I just try to find that happy medium through people, man, and try to get out there and just, see what I can do and, just educate myself. Like people don't see, like I spend a lot of time researching. And,
That's how else you gonna learn. You can't go. It's not like a regular job where you have to go to training. You got to train yourself.
Exactly. It's funny. I'm even working on a training package. I don't have any employees yet, but next person that come, they gonna sign on a training packet. They gonna see what the business is all about, history and everything.
Yeah, they gotta learn something.
Yeah, exactly. Because just think, we go to a 9 to 5, they got an employee handbook, or they have something that train their employees. So I'm like, why not have the same for my own company? And I heard people say all the time, small business don't think like the big companies, and that's one of the things I try to implement in my own business, like just trying to think big.
Yeah.
So, because there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of people that's quote unquote detailing, but how many gonna stand?
I seen a lot of people start one. They're there one day and then go another.
Yeah, because and think about it, it's about to get cold, and some business is slow, but some people they keep going.
Yeah.
I'm trying
to slow down a little bit in the winter, but for the most part, I'm still going.
Yes, January and February has been my slow months. I'm trying to stay busy this coming year, 2018. I'm trying to stay busy. So I linked up with a couple. Well, not a couple, but I linked up with a body shop and trying to get more insurance work, and that's how I'm able to. Hopefully, I can stay afloat for the winter season.
Hopefully, it won't be too bad.
Yeah, for sure. So how many ceramic coatings do you think you're gonna be able to do? Do you do a lot of them, or are you doing some? Or
actually, I did one. So this past 2 months, I think I did 3 already. I just finished one Saturday. Got another one. Well, this guy, he want to get his coated tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. That's another story. And then I got one on Wednesday, and then I got one on Monday.
Mm-hmm. So do you think you want to just ceramic coat cars more in the future, or you just want to do detailing and some ceramic coating?
This is a mixture, because you got other detailers in the area that specialize in that. They people already flock to them because of the name. But you got the regular customers that are interested in it. So I want to keep them both. It's just easier, not charge a whole arm and a leg to get your car protected, for the regular customers. And I think that's where the market is at right there, is the normal people, because the dealerships are getting it with their little fake ceramic coating. So, if they see quality work for like a retail person, why not come to like a little smaller detail shop that's going to do it and do it, quality work.
Yeah, that's speculation. That's true. But I've been toying with the idea, like, since I'm working by myself, man, like, should it be all ceramic coating, or should it be detailing? I figure, it's a numbers game, but if you kind of price them all out right, I figure instead of doing, I always use the analogy, how we want to make $1,000. We want to make $1,000 off 5 cars. We want to make $1,000 off 20 cars. So I like to make it all 5, but it depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah,
the same amount of money. I'm like, well, trying to get out of just detailing and because man, I deal with a lot of dirty cars. Man, I got a dirty car. I got to do tomorrow. These past 3 days have been like tree sap and just debris from the trees on the cars. So I got another one tomorrow, and it's a disaster. So, yeah. So I want to go back to the SEO part, man. You've been, you've been on that SEO part too, man, big time. And that's something that I always try to figure out, what am I doing to increase my online presence, because that's what I've been getting a lot of my customers from, the online. And I want to make sure that I'm hammering it hard. And I know we talked about it offline about some of the things that you're doing. But is there anything else that you would like to share with anybody else that's looking to increase their SEO? And for those that don't know, SEO is search engine optimization?
There's a lot to learn about SEO. When I first started doing, actually, I just like I'm kind of like a nerd.
Oh yeah.
Because I like, before I even had my business, I used to try to make websites and do stuff like that, and that's when I kind of like stumbled on it and was reading about SEO and how to get website traffic. So that's kind of like the little background that I had about SEOs. But then when I started doing my business, I would stay up all night long and be like, I'm gonna make this thing work. So I'll be up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning sometimes, just going at my webpage. And my first webpage, I started it, I did it by myself. It looked kind of raggedy, but I was getting traffic off of it. And I was like, and a lot of people like, yeah, I like your website. And I'm like, that thing looks like trash.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm in the process of changing my website now. I want to upgrade it.
But I was getting hits off of it. And I kind of like, the thing about SEO and like doing the website, you got to stay on it. Like if you take like a month off or 2 months off, then you just fell back. Even if you're doing like one little, it could be like a blog a day or every other week, and you're just keeping your website looking fresh and new. And the web crawlers is what they call it. They know that's what your website is about. They know you're talking about detailing. So that's when, if somebody searches for detailing, they know, okay, this website is always talking about detailing. They got blog posts about it. They got videos from YouTube about it. If they see that all the time, then they know, okay, so we're going to start sending hits his way because this is what his website is about. Now, if you just put a website up one time in a year and you're not getting no hits, right, that's the reason why, because you don't have no type of relevant, information about your website. So you just got to keep stuff fresh. If you're not doing it all the time, I'd say at least once a month or.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out now about this thing with like they said Google penalize you on certain I hope I'm saying this right. Penalize you off certain search engines if you're not active, like unless you're not mobile, you have your website mobile optimized or something like that.
Yeah, so like how like you can go on your website through your phone or your tablet or whatever, and say you only have it set up to go on
a desktop.
Like desktop. Then when somebody tries to go on their website on their phone, it's gonna be all kind of like disorganized. And so when you go on, it's it's kind of easy to do it, but you gotta optimize it so you can have it for tablets, desktops, and cell phones.
Yeah,
so that
I struggle.
If it's not, what's that?
I said my site is up there, but I heard one guy tell me, man, he said your mobile is not working, and they try to charge me like almost $4,000.
No, they're trying to get you.
Man, that's what I said. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they trying to get you. Yeah, if you go on, then I wish I could come over there and show you how to do it, but I forget, you use which plugin do you use?
I'm using Wix. I got a Wix. My.
Oh yeah, Wix. See, I don't really know how Wix works, but I know with WordPress is pretty easy. Yeah, it kind of breaks everything down. So like you can just click right onto it and go to like mobile, and you can actually see how it's going to look. So if you click on it'll have like a little tablet. You can click on the tablet and it'll show you how that page is going to look. Or I think my mother-in-law about to come in the house. Yeah, but you can switch it up.
Okay. Yeah, well that's a lot what I do too, man. Trying to look at some of that stuff as well, different ways to, just bring in that traffic, because like I said, my online presence, but now I'm just trying to increase my offline, which is do more of like networking and like I said, having events and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing more trying to, at least anyway. But it's hard, being a father, and I'm coaching basketball, and I got a lot going on. So yep. So what's next up for you, man? I know you talked about, I know you mobile. You talked about possibly going to the shop. You can make that jump, or what you gonna do?
Man, that jump was supposed to happen October the 1st. I
Uh,
actually had it, yeah, in the daggone. So it wasn't a shop. It was kind of like a, like a little warehouse area. But since that warehouse is not like a lease, they kind of month to month, the person that, the unit I was going to get decided he wanted to stay in it a little bit longer. So
right.
I'm gonna just keep riding it out, and hopefully they'll have one open. But as soon as they do, I'm jumping on it because I'm trying to get out the cold.
Oh, really? Oh, and what elements? What about a different area? You think that?
Nah, I'm not. I got to stay in this area. I think the diamond is this area right here where I'm at, and I'm not gonna let it go because somebody else will get it and get all my stuff.
Yeah, because there is a lot of people in where you are. And
It's not just that. It's just I've got so many customers in this area. If I went and moved to Chesapeake, I'm sure I have some people come. Right. But a lot of people that live in Virginia Beach area, like Sandbridge, and they don't like to leave the area. They like staying local.
So what's the no shops available or no available spaces in the Sandbridge area?
Sandbridge is kind of like a seasonal. So I was gonna do something with this developer out there and just do like a little car wash in the summertime and then shut it back down. But that kind of fell through a little bit. Well, I might still do it with the guy. But Sandbridge, it'd be a good area just for the summertime. People coming in and out of town, because I do get a lot of calls for Sandbridge. People just visiting, or I matter of fact, I gotta go out there Tuesday next week. Go to Sandbridge. Yeah, but I'm always out in Sandbridge, Pungo area. Yeah.
How far of a drive is that for you?
What's that?
How far is Pungo from you?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all would think Pungo is like near North Carolina.
It's like 10 minutes. Yeah, so the Pungo, it gets deeper. So you got Blackwater, and then what else is back there? Well, Pungo's not that far. It's like 10 minutes. Like Sandbridge, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like right outside of them. Like, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, cool. So what can people find you at, man? I'm not gonna hold you too long, but what can people find you at? Online, cell phone, mobile number?
You can find me online. So I still got my old business name as my website. I don't want to change that because that's where I got all my hits coming from. So it's challdetail.com. And that's the letter C, Hall, HALL, detail.com. Or you can Google New Image Detail right there.
Okay. All right. Okay.
New Image Detail. Or you can give me a call. I got an 800 number, 866-599-9449.
And tell people where you will not travel. I know you're in Virginia Beach area, but how far do you come to the tunnel, which is in Norfolk, or you?
It depends. I've been to Newport News. I've been to Hampton. I've been to Williamsburg. It just depends on what job it is. I'm not going to be coming all the way to Hampton for no wash and wax.
Yeah, that's true. You definitely want to do that, man. That's that downtime. But man, I appreciate you for coming on, man, at short notice. And I'm trying to do this thing on a weekly basis if I can. Just kind of have, different guys on here, but I'd love to have you again. And, maybe we can talk more just the detailing part. But I just had to throw it out there how we met through Groupon and how you are the best kept secret, I would say.
You're the best kept secret.
No, so that way, like I said, man, we get you exposure and get you busy too, man. Because I definitely want to see you jump into that shop, man. Because I think you will definitely succeed. And like I said, man, we developed a relationship. I think we only met like once or twice since we know.
I think it might have been 3 times. I had Kim up there and picked up.
Yeah, that's right. But it's been like a 2-3 year relationship all over, man. I mean, yeah. So actually longer than that. What? It's been since 13. Wait, what? Yeah. Because that's when I started at 13.
Yeah, and I started mine probably like a couple months before you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I thought you, man. I guess I would never have known it because it was June of 2013 when I finally I got my van.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my daughter was born June 19th, and I got I got my LLC and all that stuff in June. Yep.
It was July. Was it July? Yeah, it was July. I think it was like the 16th was when I lost my job, and 2 weeks later, I went up to DC, grabbed my van. My trailer, and brought it back, and I was on the road like a day later.
So I might have hit you. Matter of fact, I still got my notebook of that customer you sent me. I think that might have been like July, August.
But they had an Infinity. Was it an Infinity or something?
Yep, the Infinity. Yep. Yep. They still have it, and they are still loyal customers. I haven't served them in a while, but they still loyal customers, man. They good people.
Yeah. And they was like, "Yeah, you come out to supper." I was like, "No, but I got somebody that is right out there."
Man, God told me, he said, "I'm lazy. I don't want to do them. You come out here every week. You want to?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Whoa." Yeah, I gotta give them a call, man. I'm gonna give them a call sometime tomorrow, man. See how they doing.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm popping on my customers once in a while. They ain't seen
Right. Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to hold you too much longer, man. I just want to kick off this thing. Had to have you on here first. I was toying around with the whole idea, and I think I'm gonna try to do this on a weekly basis. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, man, it's simply as iShine for you auto detailing. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, same thing, iShine for you auto detailing. And I think we'll wrap it up for tonight.
All right, man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, take it easy.
Yep, later.